Hey, what is up, guys? This is me, I'm13, and welcome to my little new series here called Life Stories, which this is gonna be about sorry, this throat's kind of sore, so I might be clearing my throat a lot in this video. So Life Stories is about stuff that has happened in my life from like the past and all that stuff. Like, I might need some suggestions on what you guys want to know from like my past and stuff like that, like way years ago. And I figured that like starting off this series, I'm gonna do kid shows. The shows that what the fuck was that? I don't know if you guys fucking heard that. The fuck? That's creepy. Anyway, I was gonna say that I was gonna talk about my kid shows that I liked when I was a kid, like when I was like a baby, and like when I was like 10. Nah, maybe not 10, maybe like 8, something like that. I'm gonna like talk about that stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff. So there was one show that I actually liked when I was a kid on Cartoon Network. It's not really known much. Like, people don't really know the show that much, but some people do. And that's Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. That show is kind of funny when I was a kid. Like, if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically the show is about a bunch of imaginary friends that come to life from kids' imaginations in their head, where they imagine their friends on how they look like and stuff. Like, let's see, there's Blue. He just looks like a... I don't know what fucking shape he is, honestly. There's Eduardo, a purple monster. Giant purple monster, but he's also kind of a crybaby. There's Wilt, the tall red guy with one arm. And what I mean by tall, I mean really, really tall. And they did make like a little 1-hour episode, I think, about like his kid that imagined him, on what happened to his arm too. Who else was there? Oh, there was that whatever the freaking bird was. It was freaking Coco. It was some kind of weird bird. I can't even describe it. Like, honestly, I can't describe it. Those are like the few of the main characters, so. Oh, Mr. Harriman. I forgot about Mr. Harriman. I fucking hated him when I was a kid. I just hated him because he was so annoying about like his rules and shit. So he just really annoyed me as a kid. There's freaking Mac. Shit, who was that chick's name? Not Madame Foster. Madame Foster is the grandmother of that person I'm trying to think of. What the fuck was her name? Fuck, I forgot the name. She has red hair. I think she wears like a green coat or something. I forgot what her name was. Fuck, I don't remember. Maybe if you guys can let me know if you know who I'm talking about. Maybe say it in the comments. Since I forgot who the fuck her name was again. Okay, so anyway, on to the next show. There's I think everybody knows about this. Codename Kids Next Door. That freaking show. Man, that's actually kind of a weird show to think about. Because, like, they make all this gadgets and stuff and they actually work. And they're just, like, kids. They're, like, freaking 9, 10 years old. And then, like, they go up against, like, adult tyranny. All that shit. Who was one of the enemies? Father. I actually liked Father. He was pretty cool as a villain for when I was a kid, at least. I don't know if I think of him as if he's cool anymore. And he's a fire guy. Of course, everybody knows the simple stuff of the names. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Number... Who was that girl? 326? 24? I don't know. Whatever, I don't really care. That show was kind of actually really cool as a kid. Like, I know I said it was weird, but it was also cool at the same time. But I mean, that show, who would I have to say is my favorite? I think I might have to say number 4 is my favorite. What was his name? Like his real name? Waldy? Some shit like that? I forgot. I think it was like Waldy or some shit like that. Wally? I think that was his name. Whatever. Let's go to the next show here. Alright. The best Nickelodeon show as a freaking kid. Rugrats. Yeah, Rugrats. Rugrats was, I have to say my favorite was actually Chucky, the freaking spiked hair baby. I don't know why, it's just like how he like thinks everything's a bad idea and stuff like that. I mean, there's also Tommy. Who's those twin babies? I forgot their names. And who was the littlest one? Like it was Tommy's brother. Shit, what was his name? I forget so many names. What the fuck? What was its name? I forgot. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be ending up looking up on the Wikipedia after this recording. I can't really remember too much of Rugrats. I remember they made a movie. That movie was really good. Okay, everybody also likes this one. Hell, I think everybody knows everything about this stuff here. Freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! That show just always seemed awesome to me as a kid. It's on Cartoon Network. They don't have that anymore. I think they canceled it. I think they just canceled the whole entire show. I think it's on a different show. I mean, channel. Excuse me. I think it's on like a channel where there's a bunch of canceled shows on that channel. Yu-Gi-Oh! I think Yu-Gi-Oh! I think that was like me as a biggest fan kind of thing because I always had like those freaking the cards. I had a shit ton of them. I don't know where I had them. I don't even know if I still have them. And I had that thing that they put on their wrist. What did they call that? Whatever the fuck they call that. I think you guys know what I'm talking about if you guys know Yu-Gi-Oh! So yeah, I actually like that main guy, freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! Guy. Alright. I want to talk about this one. This show creeped me the hell out as a freaking kid. And that's Bear in the Big Blue House. That show was fucking creepy. That show creeped me out as a kid. Like, you always see that giant freaking bear freaking, like, dancing with his legs and shit. Like, he's, like, moving his legs all around and shit. And it makes it look like he's doing a pelvic thrust and some shit. It was so creepy when I was a kid. Like, I don't even want to talk about that show. I just want to tell you guys that that show's fucking creepy in my childhood. Oh, man. Alright. Of course, everybody is gonna know this one. SpongeBob SquarePants. Yes, SpongeBob. Everybody loved fucking SpongeBob. I'm fucking huge SpongeBob. I still watch SpongeBob today because that's my fucking hero, man. SpongeBob's my fucking hero. That show has been on for like how long now? It was probably around when I was born. Probably about 15 years ago. Maybe more than that. And they still air that show and they still make new episodes for it. I can't believe SpongeBob's still around. I honestly can't believe SpongeBob's still around. I thought they would have canceled that show a long time ago. Oh, man. But I love fucking Patrick. He's so stupidly funny. I freaking love Patrick, man. Like, I saved some of these, like, little photos of, like, all that stupid shits he said. Like, hold on, I'm trying to see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. This one about Man Ray trying to become good. I think everybody knows that episode. It says, "Aren't you Patrick Star? Yup. And this is your ID. Yup. I found this ID in this wallet. And if that's the case, this must be your wallet. That makes sense to me. Then take it. It's not my wallet." I freaking love Patrick, man. That's one of the funny stuff. I'm not going to go through all of that. I keep like some of those funny photos of fucking Patrick. Because Patrick's freaking hysterical. Oh, man. Alright. Now we're heading to the last two here. And these last twos are actually my favorite shows as a kid. What the fuck is going on out there? Jesus Christ. I keep hearing fucking noises. Anyway. Here's one. Blue's Clues. I just have to start off with a round of applause. Great fucking show when I was a kid. Of course, if I probably watched it right now, I'd probably be like, what the fuck? Because I'm a fucking teen now. Because kid shows just, you don't really understand that much, though. So that's like, it just happens that way. But Blue's Clues is freaking awesome. I actually remember when I was a kid, when they always do that, "Blue's get a douche, we get it too." When they do that stuff. I used to always do it when I was a kid, and I always used to fall on my ass. It was mad funny, yo. I still remember that shit. Oh, man. Yeah, you guys are probably going to be just laughing, like, making fun of me. But I was a fucking kid. Of course, some of you guys had something like that back when you were a fucking kid. Oh, man. Alright, this last show was my most favorite show ever as a kid. The motherfucking Wiggles. I freaking love the Wiggles on Disney Channel. They used to have it on Playhouse Disney, and now they don't have that anymore. And that makes me sad, actually, because I can't, like, pass by in the guide saying, "Oh, I remember watching this when I was a kid." And now I don't see the fucking Wiggles on guides anymore. They have that new fucking Wiggles, and that ruined the whole fucking Wiggles, though. But I love the old Wiggles. The freaking old Wiggles. What? I said Wiggles. Wiggles, I mean, sorry. My favorite one is the one in the purple. Jeff was his name. The one that always falls asleep. Like, just randomly. It's mad funny. I always loved their freaking wake up Jeff thing. Where they, like, just find where Jeff is. And then they all go like, 1, 2, 3. Wake up, Jeff! Something, I forgot. I think he says, like, get back to the studio or some shit like that. So yeah, that's kind of it. I didn't want to go through like episodes and memories a lot about this because I don't want to make this a really long video. It's kind of long already. It's almost 15 minutes long. So, but I didn't want to make this super long. So sorry if you guys wanted to see like all that stuff when I was a kid, like about like about the episodes, like my favorite episodes, or how I watched them when I was a kid, like how I explained I did that Blue's Good Douche Weekend Dooding on Blue's Clues. So yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, that's it. I will see you guys later. Peace.
Seconds left. 3, 2, 1. I'm up.